Little House in the Big Woods. Caption, Laura Ingalls Wilder. Caption, you can visit this model of Laura's childhood home in Pepin, Wisconsin. Laura Ingalls Wilder is a famous author of children's books. She was born in Pepin, Wisconsin. She grew up in a small log cabin in the woods in Pepin. Wilder's books are called the Little House books. Wilder wrote about living in a little log cabin in her book Little House in the Big Woods. She described how her family grew their own crops, fished, and hunted animals. She wrote about the hard times and the fun times she had growing up in the woods. You can visit Pepin and see where Wilder grew up. In the summer, there are storytelling festivals. People tell stories and sing songs from the Little House books. The big woods that Wilder knew as a child were cut down a long time ago. However, the trees are slowly being replaced. People have given money to buy trees to replace the ones that were cut down. Read the words on the next page from Little House in the Big Woods. Would you like to grow up in a log cabin in the woods? Here is a page and an insert from Little House in the Big Woods. Caption, Laura and her sister Mary loved a game called Mad Dog. Their father would run his fingers through his hair until it was messed up. Then he got down on his hands and knees and growled and chased the girls. Pioneer Schools. Caption, children went to school about 4 months a year. The rest of the time they were too busy helping on the farm. Some lived too far away to go to school at all. Pioneer Schools. The school was made of logs. Inside the floor was wood, or just hard dirt. Children sat on long wooden benches. On cold days, the stove burned coal and wood. The children took turns bringing in wood to burn. Children from every grade learned together in one room. Brothers and sisters sat in class together. Learning meant memorizing. The teacher read a lesson to the students, then the class repeated it over and over. One by one, the students stood up and recited the lessons from memory. If the child missed a word or did not stand while reciting, he or she had to do it over again until it was just right. There was not much paper. Children wrote with chalk on small blackboards called slates. Sometimes, for practice, children wrote on smooth tree bark. Be good. Pioneer schools were strict. Students had to sit up straight, be quiet, and always have their lessons ready. Students who did not pay attention had to stand in a corner or were hit with a thin wood rod. Sometimes students who did not behave had to write the same sentence hundreds of times. If you have time, go over the lesson 2 memory master questions and read What's the Point below. Over here, if you have time, there is an activity